the internet, welcome to Hack the Dino, your hackiness dino that ever went extinct. I'm Ben Rosenthal, your host, usually a co-host, but I'm taking sole host duties today because Dan McGuinness isn't with us. That's right, Dan's dead. I'm sorry to say, rest in peace, Dan. I really hope that your spirit can join us soon.
He'll come back.
But having said that, it's now an episode of firsts. This is the very first episode where we have a guest coming back for the third time. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands, flippers, whatever you've got, you mutant freaks, together for Mr. Chad Habel.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And on our first theme, Hack the Dino first crept out of the primordial soup from a deep, dank cave many hours ago, but also years ago. And our very first guest, when we were all crowded around one SingStar microphone, was the man right next to me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Lyndon Patrick Cullen.
Greetings.
But he doesn't get a hat.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Favoritism. How do you feel about that snub?
No, I got a whistle.
Yeah. Overacting now. Making up. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us, especially considering Dan's now passed away. It is auditioning for another co-host, so put on your best voice and let's
two walk in, one walk out.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Well, there will be a fight to the death afterwards, which you can see on our Patreon. Patreon.com/HackTheDino. Lyndon, what have you been doing with yourself since we last saw/heard from you?
What's it been? Year and a half?
About that, yeah.
You're not 2 years yet, are you?
No, 2 years in November.
Oh, that's exciting. Year and a half. I have been working a lot, but in spare time doing a lot of board game prototyping. I've got.
Why do you want to bore people?
That's not how it works.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
Chad's winning so far.
So once a month, end of the month, we meet and do a bunch of prototyping and work with a whole bunch of local people. We've been to PAX and shown off board games interstate as well. So we usually meet at Greenlight Comics. We're trialing a new thing this year where we kind of mix it up with local places. So we're going to be at Brain Hacker tomorrow, depending on when you're listening to this, probably a week ago, we'll see. And then we're going to be at Pop Club and then back at Greenlight and cycling around.
And Greenlight's a fantastic place. For those of you watching our video stream over on YouTube, you can see the fantastic Greenlight Comics store. Isn't it great?
It's beautiful.
It's full of books and comics. It's got spaces to play board games, exciting games.
I love
let that joke go.
I love it here, but it's where my wallet comes to die.
Yes.
I walk out with too many comics all the time.
And awesome cabinets from King Kaiju Collectibles. That's where my money goes.
I don't think Greenlight gets much of that money though.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little bit.
I'm no way affiliated with King Kaiju Comics. Let's
move on then.
that right now.
Hoping for a discount though. Tell us about the prototyping.
Yeah,
is it really structured, or do you just put it out there?
We do. So most of the months we just bring our own stuff and trial them and test them and give feedback and work on things on our own stuff. But at the end of the year, we always do what do we call it? A game jam, I guess. We're kind of given, there's a whole bunch of stuff just shoved in the middle of the table. And then in the morning, we're given a phrase. So I think the last one we got was prehistoric, I think, was the one before. And then it's like, all right, go, make a game. Prehistoric.
In how long?
We give ourselves about 6 hours.
Wow.
So that's kind of scraps of paper, pens, pencils, tokens, like little bits of currency and cards and things that you can kind of stick together.
And can you do anything? Can it be like a basic Snakes and Ladders game, or is it more of a D&D?
You can do anything. So like that prehistory thing is kind of jumping off point, I guess. So I started with a caveman game for that and ended up making like a poker variant.
Right.
Had nothing to do with prehistory, but it was just sort of that was my little path. So that was really interesting to me. So
is the game jam like a community-based thing, or does someone kind of run it, operate it, or like how structured is it?
We have our kind of like our leader for the tabletop game design. What's the Facebook page called? Adelaide Tabletop Game Designers or something. We are doing a little vote for making a more interesting name. So if you have any ideas,
not board games.
Okay, that's kind of against what we're trying to do, but it's a good start. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Let's list all the names of the things that it shouldn't be.
Yes.
And we might get towards the things that it should be.
That acronym is going to be amazing. It'll just be the alphabet. So Matthew Lee is like kind of the main guy. He kind of like pulls us all together and then throws us at things.
Matthew Lee, friend of the show. We're going to get him on soon.
Yeah. So he does a lot of stuff, and he actually does his own magazine as well called The Campaigner.
Yep.
Which is all about sort of tabletop lifestyle. He started off doing Warhammer stuff, but then led into board games and everything else.
Cool.
So he's super keen, and he kind of gives us these constraints, I guess, for the end of the year stuff.
Well, that's the idea of the game jam, right?
Yes.
You get the theme, and you get a set number of hours.
Yeah,
and
it's, all right,
you have to create within that. Yeah.
So I find that really exciting, and that's something that I do to myself as well, not just once a year. So, for instance, I like pick something that I kind of have to work with. So, like, all right, I need to make a game that only uses 15 cards.
Yep.
Right? That fits inside a little box that's kind of this big, and that's all I'm allowed to use.
Yep.
Yeah. Or it fits onto like 4 packs. We did a show bag challenge where you had to make a game that fit on 3 A4 pages.
Yeah, right.
You could cut it out and kind of make it into whatever you wanted, but you had to just use those, and that was it.
And everyone had to do that?
Yeah, well, that's if you wanted to go into that competition.
Into the competition, yeah.
And then the winner got into the show bag that we handed out at PAX and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Yeah.
For those of you listening at home, there's a bit of a tiff going on in the background. It's a polarised place.
Come visit.
Yeah.
Wear a helmet.
There might be a bit of fisticuffs coming along. But we shall persevere. So I apologise to our audio listeners, but this is what you get when you record
live. Live TV.
Yeah.
Live TV in a live comic book store full of real live teenagers.
Yeah.
If there's real action, then we'll just bring the camera over here. It's like, the hits and views will go straight up.
Yeah, you go up to like 10 viewers, it'd be amazing.
Green.
Yeah.
So, where were we? What were we doing?
I got distracted.
Constraints.
Yes.
Constraints.
Yeah.
We might need some constraints in a minute.
Yeah, we'll see.
What constraints do you have on your chosen path, Chad?
What I'm doing at the moment, my new thing is Lego. I emerged from my Lego dark age and started playing with Lego again in the past year or so. And in particular, what I've done is started a new business using Lego Serious Play methodology. So people go, what's Lego Serious Play? And I'll come back to the constraint idea because it does connect. We do have a segue that's nothing to do with them. So basically Lego Serious Play is a methodology that you use for workshops, for business development and education and things like that. You basically get a whole bunch of Lego, you set people questions, and they build models in response to that question. So it might be like build a model that represents, that reminds you of the best comic book you've ever read, for example. And people will do that, and then that enables them to tell a story and talk about it and have a conversation. People can ask questions and things like that. So you do this in a really structured way for people to talk about their values, their beliefs, their dreams, their ideals, all of these sorts of things, right? So that's my new business, and I'm doing it in my day job because I work at a university and things like that. But the thing about constraints is very interesting. I did a workshop this morning at the University of Adelaide, and I did this evaluation form thing. One of the people said, more Lego, we need more Lego. So you always have this thing, right, where you've got a bag of Lego and you've got a X amount, right, like a certain amount, and then the number of people you've got at each table always kind of varies. So we had, enough Lego for what's normally about 4 or 5 people. But we had 6 people at each table. And so one person said, we need more Lego. And some people feel like they need more Lego. But what you find is that actually with less Lego, people actually do better. They have to become more creative.
Yeah.
And there are actual activities you can give to people where you say, take 6 pieces and build something from that. Or you'll give them, 7 or 8 particular pieces and say, build a duck. And what you find is, and this is something, I've worked in universities a fair bit, in the Faculty of Arts, and I've worked with creatives and all of that, that constraint is paradoxical, right? Because people tend to think, creativity and freedom, I need heaps of freedom to be creative, and I need all of this freedom and autonomy and, no boundaries to be creative. But that's actually often too hard, right? And so the more constraints you come in with, the more creativity you can get. And you see this in literature, right? You'll see it in haiku, you know? So write a poem with 17 syllables and people come up with the most incredible stuff. So it's kind of paradoxical, but with more constraint, you get more creativity. That's definitely something I've experienced in Lego as well.
Yeah, instead of having the blank page, you have something that directs you. So if you if you told Ben to write a story, write a story about anything, go, quick, let's do it.
There was these two teenagers who went to high school and they were really angry that they couldn't illegally smoke in front of someone else's store. And when the owners asked them to stop smoking, they kicked up like two little meerkats. And I'm like so on the urge, the guy said, that he's going to go now and like just... Do you hear that? We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Hack Dino. We just had to do some hacking ourselves of some limbs.
Problem dealt with.
You should have seen us. I don't know why Braden turned the camera off, but it was violent. Yeah. Man, don't mess with gamers and comic dudes, because we will recite every single issue of Amazing Spider-Man 2 without a hesitation.
This is a lesson for the young ones out there, though. Like, you know, obviously, read your comic books, right? Like, if these people were in here reading and buying comic books, they'd have the respect and wouldn't have to be dealt with.
Let me tell you another thing, young people. Grow up. That's what you should do, because you're young. Grow up until you're a better person. Don't worry, time will take care of it. But until then, do something. Anyway, let's speak of doing something.
Let's talk about some things.
Let's talk about some things. Let's talk about some news, some game news, now that we're back and firing on old pistons. Baby. First up, Smash Brothers. Who doesn't love a good Smash Brothering? We do, because we just play a little Smash Bros. And we were the Smash Bros. Yeah, we smashed those bros and were bros. Smash Brothers has been heavily rumoured for the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people think that it may be the launch of the aptly named, hang on, I've got it written down here because it is a tricky name to remember, but the Nintendo Switch Online Service.
Right.
That's the official name, Nintendo Switch Online Service. You may remember last show we announced, Nintendo came to us and said, hey guys, we know you've got about 12 listeners. Yeah. Can you please announce for us our big internet infrastructure?
What a scoop!
Yeah.
I thought so. One week we had Nintendo here, next week we're beating up 12-year-olds.
Yeah, it's a shame you forgot to record it when they were here. But
it's Braden, again.
Yeah,
it's
ruined it.
Millennial thing.
Censorship.
Out of the teenage years and discovering what it's like to grow up. What am I talking about? I don't know.
Nintendo.
Nintendo. You can now pay for the thing you're getting for free in September. So we think, what are you going to do to incite us to actually give you money? Heavily rumoured that Smash Brothers is coming out. Now, a lot of people were thinking, is it going to be Smash Brothers Wii U, just repackaged and sent out like they did for Deluxe, or is it going to be a completely new type show?
Surely not. Aren't they trying to step away from the Wii U legacy and create something new?
No one bought a Wii U. So you've got all these amazing games on there that no one's played, and it was shown by Mario Kart 8. It just blew up. So they'd be silly not to bring out a lot of those titles like Pokemon Deluxe, the Fight of the Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, but it feels like that was close enough to the launch of the Switch, and that they came out on the Wii U sort of close enough that it's okay.
Yeah.
Like Zelda was obvious because it was the same time, but Pokken and Mario Kart 8, that was early enough in the Switch's life that it's like, we just need stuff. Have some games.
Yeah, the rumour now is that they're going to make it a new game but borrow a lot of elements of the previously established game. So fingers crossed we still get Ryu in there. Who else? We had Pac-Man in there this time round. It was a really fun game. But Smash Bros. Brawl is still the best one on the GameCube. Google. Do you know what a Google is? I asked this last show.
It's a verb, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Do you know what it actually is? What number it is? A Google of something?
Oh, no.
Yes.
8?
No.
Infinity? No.
I'm going to go with a lot.
It's 100 zeros.
Right.
There you go. That's
a 1.
Google. Yep,
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
Closest without going over.
Yeah.
Price is Right rules. Google is hinting that they're going to enter into the video game console climate.
Yeah.
For those of you listening at home, I just made the universal climate symbol.
Because one thing we don't have enough of is consoles to choose from.
No, but this one's going to be a little different, and possibly the way a lot of consoles are headed. Xbox is certainly doing it at the moment, but basically a Netflix for games. So you pay a monthly subscription fee, and you have this catalogue of games to choose from. What do you think of that? Like, I'm a bit of...
I think I would be iffy about it if I didn't just sign up for the Xbox Game Pass.
Right.
So
you get the pirate game...
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, you get that for free.
Yep,
Well,
and free,
Free,
right?
while you
yeah.
keep
We're
paying.
doing air quotes.
How much is the subscription?
$10 a month.
10 a month?
Yeah, right.
So, but the
Pretty
thing
good
is,
for a day one launch game.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
fantastic,
yeah.
and that's why I signed up to it. But that's not even coming out until March 20. But now I downloaded like 12, 15 games that are already on there. I'm like, I want to play this at some point. So I've downloaded all of those, and they're sitting in my library, and I paid my $10,
Sweet.
and I haven't played any of them yet.
Of course, that's
yeah.
what I do with the
That's-
PlayStation.
Yeah,
Capacity
right?
for infinite pile of shame.
Exactly.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it like PS Plus where you get the game as long as you're a member, and then if you cancel your subscription, they revoke the game?
No, well, effectively, but they also they move things in and out like Netflix. So,
Yeah, right.
for instance, Metal Gear Solid, what are they up to? 5? Is that the newest one?
Well, it depends. You counting Survive?
Sure, no. Like whatever
No?
the newest Metal Gear Solid.
We're going to talk
is.
about Metal Gear Survive.
Okay, yeah, sweet. That was on there, and then I took it off like February 12 or something, right?
Yeah.
Like it's gone, so you can't even play it anymore
Not Metal Gear.
Right.
on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh,
you
right,
can't
okay.
play it for free anymore.
So that's going to be
Yeah.
that's going to be a big adjustment for people, right? Because
Yes.
people are used to, I've got this game, it's in my library, I can play it, and
Yeah.
like that pile of shame idea is like, I've got this game, I'm going to play it eventually. People might get really narky if they're like, I never got to play that, I didn't get
Yeah.
around to it. Oh yeah, no, they're going to focus on the loss of what's being taken away than the new
Yes.
stuff that's coming up potentially.
Yeah. And
Whereas I
what's-
think people are more fluid with like Netflix or whatever.
Well, because you watch it and you complete it in 2 hours, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I
it.
guess I mean all of the Office and stuff is on there. Like that's
Yeah.
that's going to take forever. But in order to finish a game, that's a good, like hopefully 10 plus hours, right?
Depends if
Hope.
you're playing Faye or not.
What's that?
That's a new indie game from
Oh, okay,
Xbox.
sure.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone had it look really, really pretty, and everyone was like, "Yeah, this first hour looks awesome." It's only about 5 hours long, and it's the same.
But that's what I want. That's what I want from the Game Pass. I want to be.
one?
I want to play like 100 games that are like 3 to 5 hours each.
Just want heaps of journey.
Yeah, yeah. I'd take Infinite Journey.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's true.
Yeah.
And the other thing is they haven't said like with that, how long is Sea of Thieves going to be on there for?
Yeah, true.
Is that just a big demo? Is that what I'm paying $10 a month for?
Yeah.
Which I mean, I guess that's fine if it's long enough. I don't know how long Metal Gear was up there for,
Right.
but yeah.
So is it all streamed? Is it all streamed play? So
No, you download it
online
and then
only?
you have it.
Okay, cool.
You can
yeah.
play it. So I don't know how it works if I downloaded Metal Gear Solid and tried to play it now. I haven't tested that. Whether
Yeah,
there'd be
yeah.
some alert and it's like you have to go online now and just to check sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Which might be a thing. Yeah.
But isn't it online all the time? Oh no, I'm thinking of Metal Gear Survive.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is out now, kind of. Maybe?
Yes,
Is it maybe out?
beta.
Is it?
Yeah.
Beta?
You can play it.
Some people are trying to review it, and the reports have not been kind.
Okay. Yeah. You can try and play it. You can start it up.
What have you heard about Metal Gear Survive? The first
well-
Metal Gear without Kojima.
Yeah. See, I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan after the second one anyway.
Right?
So
Man, you've been burnt for a long time.
yeah, that third one did nothing for me. I'm afraid that ruined it. But yeah, so I haven't really looked into that. It seemed like it looks like a cool idea, but isn't the whole point of Metal Gear that it's all weird and has an amazingly stupid story? Is
Yeah.
that not the thing?
That's generally the thing. Well,
Yeah.
I can't think of anything more stupid than zombies with crystals in their heads.
Do you have to shoot the crystals in order to?
No, you have to shoot the zombies and pluck the crystals from their faces.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is what we did earlier. Just
Yeah. Little teenage crystals.
Didn't The Last of
Fine.
Us have crystal head zombies?
who? Sorry?
The Last of Us. Yeah, zombies were all like
No.
Don't they all
Fungus,
fungy
was it?
sea
Right.
things? Yeah.
No, it wasn't that Resident Evil 4.
Right. Oh yeah. They had little
It's almost like
tentacle-y things.
the zombie genre is done.
Yeah,
We've peaked.
they've done it all.
Almost.
We've gone back down,
Yeah.
and now we're digging a grave
Yeah.
to the moist soil.
Still does a thing. considering.
All right, thank you, Braden.
No, I don't think it's done. I think you just need a new angle on it. Like, you need you get to play as the zombie. How would that be? You get to play as the zombie, but then you just die over and over and over and over and over again.
Well, they're doing things like what's it called, Dead by Daylight, and things where you play as you pretty much play as Jason.
Yep.
Chase, you stumble around and
Yeah,
hack
the
people
Friday
up.
the 13th thing.
Yeah. There's Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight. And,
Sorry,
there's a bunch, but a couple others, and they're all the same. You play as the bad guy and you lumber about. You could do that with zombies.
I think zombies still got life in them, but you just need you need something.
Ben's gone. We're done.
Yeah, got rid of him.
Yeah.
I think you just need a new approach to it. You need something different to military shooter, zombies, lots of zombies to kill, just a bit of innovation.
Yeah, you've had a couple of the zombies are fast now. Like, okay.
No, zombies should never be fast. No, just no. Oh, look, it's time to change the subject.
Sweet.
Oh, funny that. It's almost like I got bored of it and decided to... Broly and Bardock are coming to Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters Fighters.
I think it's Fighters.
Are they bees?
I would play that.
Yeah.
A fighting bee game.
Yeah, B movie, the
Dragon
fighting
Ball
game.
Fighters.
Yeah.
Either that or they just fell asleep. No, we played this at the weekend, didn't we?
Yeah. It was good.
It was.
It was like being in an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It was great.
Because when I watch Dragon Ball Z, I'm constantly going... It's the best button mashing fighting game I've ever played.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Street Fighter fan.
You can get by mashing those buttons, and you do
sure.
awesome stuff, and you go, hey, maybe I'm not that bad after all.
And then you play online and get destroyed?
Yeah.
Well, you stay offline.
Yeah.
You only play with friends, or when you sit down with someone and you just laugh at how much you're getting absolutely hammered.
And big explosion stuff happening. Does it have a story like the...
It does. It's there's another android that's woken up, and she's cloning everyone.
All right.
And making cloning people.
Yeah.
You have to go around fighting the cloning people, which is actually a pretty smart storyline.
Because you can kill them off? Is that the idea? Yeah.
You have an excuse to go up against someone and fight them.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be hanging mud on it, but I actually kind of like it.
Yeah. What I liked about it was that it'd have like little animations and little bits of pieces in it, little bits of story and things that would kind of cut across the action.
Yeah.
So that's what made it feel like, well, basically an episode of Dragon Ball Z, because it was like 95% fighting and then a bit of dialogue and then back to the fighting. You know?
And they also had, you can do like a special move where it follows a storyline moment.
Yeah, right.
So instead of like a fatality at the end of a level, you hit a specific move with a character, and it'll be the one where like the little saber man comes out and hugs Yamcha and explodes, and Yamcha's lying on the ground dead, or where Gohan kills Cell with his Super Saiyan 2 power with Goku's ghost behind him doing it, and that comes in, and that's like a special move. There's a lot of fan service in there, and it's a really cool game.
Yeah, is that not the point? Like,
Totally. Yeah. Big fan of fan service. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the DICE Awards. DICE Awards literally wrapped a couple of hours ago. We were recording this a week early just to break the magic of circumference. Just to break the magic of Hack the Dino. Have we looked at any of the results?
I know nothing.
You know nothing?
Not yet.
You know what DICE is? Are we all clear on what that is? Lyndon, what's DICE?
Oh, jeez. I wasn't expecting follow-up questions. Does it stand for something?
I'm sure it does, but I don't know, which is why I asked you.
Digital Innovation...
Champion Edition.
Yeah, it's just a version of Street Fighter, that's it.
That's right.
Right, Braden's looking it up. He's going to pretend we're smart when he just holds it up in front of us. We're getting cue cards,
but some of the winners, no surprise, Breath of the Wild won 4 awards, including Game of the Year. I think DICE is more of an industry-type awards thing. It's more developers and people who build the engines and do the coding and the actual...
It's like the Academy Awards of games, right? Like it's a peer-led... It's like your peers judging rather than, most popular game or best sales
like
or
the
critics.
MTV Awards. It's not
for
that.
actual people with talent who spend years upon years of their life.
I hate those guys.
I hate talented people.
Especially when they're really young. Like, you're like 21 and you're working on Call of Duty already.
Oh, yeah, well...
I'm looking at you, Josh.
Who's Josh?
He's in there, in the camera.
Is he? Is he the man that runs the camera?
Oh, no, that's Darth Vader. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Anyway, Taylor came up with 4, including Game of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, and Adventure Game of the Year.
What's outstanding, like, direction? What does that mean?
That's when Link goes...
So it's just the way the horse directs itself through the... Like, because that's impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's up against in that category.
We'll get Braden to look that up as well.
Yeah.
You can put a little description down the bottom.
This is going to take a lot of editing to make us look in any way smart.
I gave up on that long ago.
Excellent.
Wearing band-aids on my beard.
Yeah.
We've got Horizon Zero Dawn.
Design, innovate, communicate, entertain is what DICE stands for.
Okay, there you go.
As I said.
Thanks, Brad.
Believe me.
There you go.
Horizon Zero Dawn won Outstanding Technical Achievement and it's Outstanding Achievement in Story.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't played it. I've just seen it. So
It's great.
It was all a dream.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Yeah. Okay.
Well deserved. Like it's one of the better written
stunning.
Stories around. Yeah, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And Cuphead was another winner of multiple awards. This guy here. Well, this is Mugman.
Yeah.
But Cuphead, they were out of stock, but this is Mugman. Cuphead got Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition, which
yeah, that's
fair. Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, again, and Outstanding Achievement in Animation, which you can pretty much read those titles and go, I know who's winning them. So pretty impressive all round, but no real surprises.
No, do they do like an indie section?
Probably,
of any kind?
yeah.
That would just be Cuphead.
Probably.
Just take
I would say, or Hollow Knight.
Yeah? Wait. No, that's too old, isn't it?
No. Well, Hollow Knight was in the Game Awards 2017.
Really?
It was nominated.
Didn't I play that a year and a half ago?
Hasn't been officially released on console yet.
Okay.
Well, it was officially released at the start of last year.
Sure.
So they snuck
cheating.
one in, and it's coming to Switch soon.
Yeah.
And when it does, we're going to try and get them on here again.
Like everything else I've already played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you can do it while you're walking around.
Yeah, sure.
Because living in Adelaide, we travel heaps.
Yeah, for a good 5 minutes to work every day.
Let me tell you a little story about Adelaide. If you live in the hills and you want to go to the beach, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What if you live north and you want to go south?
Oh, so what you want to do is drive for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if you're in the city and you want to go to the furthest point of Adelaide, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And if your name's Bob and you want to go to your mate John's place, it's how long? 20 minutes.
No, that's 18.3 minutes because Bob is a nutbag behind that wheel. Don't trust him. Like, seriously, Bob, get some help. Oh, speaking of getting help, we couldn't be here without our Patreons. It's weird.
Are they Patreon?
Patrons. Patronosaurs.
It's a silent E.
They're patronosaurs. Hello, patronosaurs. We love you. Thank you very much for supporting us here at Hack the Dino. If Dan was still alive, he really would appreciate it as well. But he's dead, so who cares? If you too would like to laugh at Dan's death, you can join us over at patreon.com/hackthedino, where just for as little as $1 a month, you can get special things like before and after the show little things, like filming things. There's lots of things. Braden, save me here.
Is that why you asked us to make out?
We're going to doing some like free post on live streams, and it's going to grow into something we're all going to love.
That's right.
You may see what happened in the break of this episode.
Yeah.
May being the operative
massive fisticuffs in your face. And then the tiers go up. For $3, you can get a bonus episode each week of Hack the Dino called Hack the Dino More. Thank you. Thank you. Much better than your pun.
Fight me.
Alright, put your hand up if you're a second Dan black belt.
That's why he says fight me all the time. Have you noticed that? Right?
He knows. Yeah.
It's like me saying, let's have a competition where we quote Shakespeare at each other.
Okay. Thou.
That's one of them. Yeah.
Anyway, Patreon, go and look at us and help support us, and we'll love you like anything, except for Dan, because he's dead.
Is that second comics. Dan? Or?
Second Dan?
Yeah.
Well, we need a second Dan.
Hey!
Wow, we're not having you on the show again. You were just setting all these puns up for me, and I am losing it. You're not going to leave a pun there hanging.
All right, what have we got?
I need to be punished.
No.
In the world of comics, we are in a comic store, Greenlight Comics, here down in Adelaide, South Australia, so we talk about the comics and the comics news. biggest news to come out of this week is Marvel is returning. Well, sorry, I should start again. I'm going to edit that out of the podcast. Marvel, after returning to their legacy numbering about 2 months ago, is going back to number ones again.
Yeah.
So, not all titles, but a majority of them. Like there's an Avengers number one, there's a Venom number one. They are going to double dip and have the legacy number on there as well.
Yeah.
So you can have 2 numbers on each issue. But I want to know your thoughts as to why you think this is. Is it because of new editorial directorial, new editor-in-chief?
Right.
Is it because CB Cebulski's come over and they weren't expecting Axel Alonso to quit, and also losing Bendis, like 2 big powerhouses? Do they just need to clean the slate and start again? Is it a crab? Was it a cash grab to get Amazing Spidey 800 out and give Dan Slott his well-deserved comeuppance? Crumpets. Give me his crumpets. Give Dan Slott crumpets. Internet. Hashtag Dan Slott needs crumpets. Love you, Dan.
Yeah, because that'll take off.
Hey, you make it take off. Is it a cash grab for number ones?
Well, the thing is you say like, is it a I was about to say rebirth. Let's not say that.
No.
Is it a start again? Are they actually doing anything different? Are they starting let's
New creative
make
teams
Spider-Man
like,
again?
Jason Aaron's on Avengers.
Yep.
Yeah, but is the
Donny
story
Coates
actually
is on
gonna...
Venom, which I don't know if you followed Donny Coates on Twitter, but people rumors got out that he was writing Venom, and he just goes, "No, look, honestly, guys, I'd love to. I'm not at that level yet. I'm quite happy on Doctor Strange.
Right.
Seriously." If I could one day write it, that'd be a dream come true. He's one of my favourite characters. I've got a lot of respect for him. But he's writing Venom number 1, and he came out yesterday.
And he
was
was at the time.
I'm a liar!
Yeah. Sick
I lied
burn.
to you all! I'm totally writing Venom.
Sweet, good on him.
I like Donny Coates.
Yeah.
Good man.
I think we often ascribe some sort of strategy to these things when actually, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know what I'm doing in my life every day. It makes it look planned afterwards.
Are you implying that people on the internet read into things and then react outrageously to them?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yes,
just as well, because, the Hack the Dino fans would be up in arms.
But you're often looking for, people often ascribe to strategy things that can just be better ascribed to incompetence or not really knowing what you're doing.
Or it's just, let's try this thing.
Yeah, why did Xbox have the Kinect and then get rid of the Kinect and do all the backwards compatibility, backflipping and all this sort of stuff? They don't really know what they're doing, I think. They're just having a go and see how it goes, and then that didn't work, let's try something else.
Yeah.
That's something that I noticed as well when I entered corporate world of my industry. I was at a certain level, and when I was about 26, 27, I got up into the higher ups, and you walk in there and you see this big corporation, you meet the CEO and all the managers, and you look at what they're doing, it's like, you guys have no idea what you're doing. You're making this up as you go along. Is this indicative of every corporation? My mind was blown. So now as an owner of a business, I'm doing the same thing, just blundering my way through life, and it's all turning up.
It's a bit like being an adult, really. As a kid, you kind of look at adults like, they know what they're doing.
They got it all together.
Yeah.
Look at that career plan, all of that.
Yeah.
It's
No, that's not how adulting works.
No, it's not.
No.
So don't grow up too soon, kids. Just
Yeah.
hover around 20. I can
Mixed
be hypocritical
messages.
if I want.
Yeah.
This is my show, and I will be.
as inconsistent as he wants to be.
Yes, I won't.
As a regular adult.
That's right. This is how it's done.
Yeah.
Don't do as I say, do as I don't do, or something.
Don't do what Ben don't does.
JLA's been cancelled.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
At last.
Oh man, I hate those superheroes. Why sweet?
Well, you're not talking about the film. This is the book.
This is the comic.
Yeah.
There's no erasing that abomination.
Yeah. I didn't read it.
Right.
I don't care.
Oh, you're the result.
Yeah. So it's because
your
of me.
fault.
I did that one comic.
You were
that
the
didn't
only
sell.
one. You were the only
That was
one.
it. They were banking on that one. So
I think it is tied into Scott Snyder's No Justice weekly comic that is coming out very soon as well. So that may have something to do with it.
Yeah.
But they've also cancelled Trinity, which was the Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman comic.
Oh yeah.
Bombshells United.
Wait,
got
was
cancelled.
Trinity not? I thought that was a planned arc. Is that not? I thought they knew what they were doing, and it was going to. This is again assuming they knew what they were doing.
I was just about to say, but you're not here for
no.
that.
Okay, never mind. Carry on.
Bombshells United has been cancelled. which was the 1950s bombshells bombing shells.
Yeah.
Batgirl and the Birds of Prey are no longer with us. They were damned. Super Sons, which was the further adventures of Damian Wayne and Super Kid.
Okay.
That's been canned. It's gone bye-byes.
Yeah.
And you can't see it, but
The
Brayden's
one
very
person who's
upset.
upset
He's
about
shocked.
that.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, you can enjoy it more. You've got a succinct storyline. And Supergirl has been given the can.
Right.
So DC just cancel
Clearing
those
the
bad
decks.
boys. And
Yeah.
no word on what's coming out next. But if they're doing a weekly big comic again, because they did that with 52 way back when.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine making a weekly comic?
It'd be fun for
Like-
the first week.
Yeah.
And
then it gets hard.
Yeah. Have to do this again?
You know what is fun? Did you ever read Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur?
No.
Can't say I did.
No.
I forgot her age or what her name is. But it's a little girl. She's the smartest person in the Marvel Universe. And Devil Dinosaur is a giant red T-Rex.
Right. And they go on adventures.
They go on adventures. And she's like Reed Richards' genius. They're getting an animated series. So it's this little book that's really popular in schools and whatnot. It's getting an animated series and it is sublime. Did you read Next Wave, Agents of Hate? Warren Ellis's sort of alternate reality.
No.
Oh man, that was good. But Devil Dinosaur was the villain
This is
in
why
that.
you need a Dan. Yeah.
Yeah. Devil
Yeah.
Dinosaur was the villain at the end of that. But instead of just being a dinosaur, he had become intelligent and hates mammals, or monkeys as he called them, and walked around with like a craft and a martini glass. And he always got angry because he couldn't drink it, and he was just fantastic. It was a big surprise reveal, like they were trying to guess who the villain was throughout the whole series, and
Right.
yeah, it was Devil Dinosaur who had gained sentience. So read that, Next Wave Agents of Hate, Warren Ellis, much better than the Castlevania anime.
Speaking of
alright.
Warren Ellis, yeah.
I mean,
Really?
It was kind of. Yeah, I don't
They
remember any
sat
of it.
around talking
Yeah.
for 3 episodes.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
How
about
boring
the
would
one
that
good
be,
episode.
right, kids?
Yeah.
Speaking of, gotcha.
Yeah.
Speaking of Warren Ellis, I just read, it's a little while ago now, but the latest episode of Injection, which is like
Oh, yeah.
one of my absolute favourite comics at the moment. It's really, really
What's
good.
it about?
So the theory is that it's about machine learning and this kind of artificial intelligence, like a program that I don't really get how it works, but it's a program. So it's all digital, cyberpunky type stuff that's somehow injected into the real world and creates folklore tales into real life. So then there's a bit of political thriller, conspiracy stuff behind it, and there's this team that goes around to deal with these kind of eruptions of fairies coming into the real world and things like that. So it's a combination of like
An eruption
folklore,
of fairies.
yeah, and stuff like that. And the most recent one is it's got this great build up and a really kind of visceral, quite graphic kind of outcome, and you just go, wow, it's up to about issue 3 or 4 of the trades, and it's really hitting its stride. It's getting really focused, and it's fantastic. So Injection, come to Greenlight Comics, buy it, check it out.
Warren Ellis really is just a master of storytelling.
Love him.
Like even his, he has a weekly newsletter, and he just crafts this, and you can tell he's just sitting there going, grumble, grumble, grumble,
Yeah.
grumble.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's how he
is.
writes it,
He's a
really.
grumble,
Yeah.
man, grumble, grumble. And it's just like poetry.
Yeah.
You just sit there and read it, and man, this person's smarter than me.
And completely crazy. He's amazing.
Yeah, that's part
it's
of the fun
great.
as well.
Love it.
Now you were saying you were reading some trades as well,
Well, I mean, I'm catching up.
catching up.
I bought the first 4 issues of Saga about when did it come out? 2.5 years ago or something.
Yeah, something like
Right,
that.
3 years ago.
Yep.
And I finally read it like last week. So I read trade 1 to 5 over
In
the
one
course
sitting?
of. Yeah, one
Yeah,
sitting.
pretty
Yeah,
much. It's
yeah. I
so
kind of got in
easy to-
bed and I'll just put the one next to me, and I'll like, all right, I'll get up and go and pick up the next one. All right, I'll go and get the next 3, and
It's because
yeah.
Brian K. Vaughan is just a master character writer. Like the art is gorgeous. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
it's
The
beautiful.
pacing of Fiona Staples' art is.
Yeah.
But Brian K. Vaughan can just write something as like a seal, a sentient seal with a walrus boy,
Yeah.
and you care about him.
Yeah.
And he gets swallowed by black stuff. You're like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Like you weep over secondary characters. The ghost girl. What happens to her? Confused me. Yeah, I know. That's what, you know. You'll find out.
Yeah, well,
She's she's a ghost girl.
I know she's already, yeah.
Get this, there's a character, right? And something happens to her in a narrative.
No.
Spoilers!
Oh my God.
I'm terribly sorry for all of you out there. We'll put hashtags on.
Yeah.
You can riot.
The most recent issue was really, really great. It has this whole kind of Western theme, like this kind of, you know, they go to this Wild West world. It's like something out of Firefly or something like that, and you can tell that that's the theme for this kind of this trade and this kind of arc of the narrative, and it works really well. And it's one of the I think it's kind of, I don't know how new wave it is, but like it seems more recently in comics they're dealing much better with, like, you know, really meaty themes around, you know, gender and sexuality and who you are and things like that. It's one of those comics that just like nails that, like in a really sensitive and mature way
And respectful way.
Yeah, totally.
Very respectful, and like it's presented as matter of factly as it should be.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, this person is gay. This person is questioning, you know, their role. This person is suffering from PTSD.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a trans character who is not, you know, exotic or like obviously different, but like not exoticized. That's just who they are.
Yeah.
And it comes up every now and again, and they talk about it. But it's not the focus and the be all and end all. It's not just a plot device. It's part of their character and who they are, which is like so impressive. And Saga's one of the ones that when I talk to people who don't read comics very much, you go, yeah, this is the one. It's about the maturity of the medium. It's fantastic. Yeah.
It's surreal. I imagine it would be hard to get into for a lot of people with just, like you say, each trade kind of has its own theme and location, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, here's the planet with the weird sort of dinosaur-y things that milk themselves and you know, that sort of stuff.
no, that was Star Wars.
Kinda.
Last Jedi.
Yeah, maybe they stole it from Saga. There you go.
Green milk. Get it into you.
So yeah, like giving that to a like brand, like here's some really weird, but you're gonna love it. So yeah,
Some really weird stuff. Yep, you'll love that weird stuff. So in the 37 shows we've had, we still don't swear.
oh no, that's right. That's what editing's for.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
Tisk tisk.
No.
And on that bombshell, it's time to play Dan versus the World. But we don't have a Dan.
Oh no.
There's the cup. That's Dan's cup. Dan won it last year. So we need to decide who's Dan. So who wants to be Dan today and try and represent him, and who wants to be the world?
Well, do we want Dan to lose? Is that the plan?
Well, I'm impartial.
What's the score?
I reckon you should be
Obviously.
Dan.
Well,
Really, you've
have the
stepped up to
answers
and
in
look at
front
the
of me.
answers.
And play it all,
Okay, yeah, all
and
right.
chose the songs.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
that seems bad.
Bit unfair.
What's the score? What's Dan on?
Dan is on 4 and the world is on 5.
All right.
So we'll have to flip something to decide. We'll flip the kaiju.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go
I'm gonna
heads
go-
or butts. Ready?
Butts.
Yeah, he's butts.
Your butts. All right.
butts.
Here we go.
Well,
Heads.
what
So
was
Lyndon,
that?
Lyndon, you're Dan.
I think we've already
see
decided.
that? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So Lyndon's Dan.
I think I was Dan before that move. Yeah.
So that means Chad, you're going first. For
All right.
those of you who
All right.
don't know how this
No, I
game
can't.
works, I have 3 songs. I will play the first 5 seconds of a song. Chad, you will go first. Yeah, you're the world, aren't you? I'm
Yep.
going to get
Yeah,
so
he's-
confused. You will have your opportunity. You've played this twice. You know how this works.
Yeah.
You'll ask a question, then Lyndon, you'll ask a question.
Yep.
Back and forth for 5 turns. Then you'll have a free guess. Chad will try first. If he gets it, he gets a point. If he doesn't, it goes to Dan /
Yep.
Lyndon.
Lindan.
Whatever.
Yep.
Lyndon, yeah. That's,
Yeah, yeah.
we're all
Did
punning.
you not think about that?
No,
before? Yeah.
I did.
All right. So,
Wow, Lyndon.
all right.
Dang! You'll have a chance to guess. If
Yep.
you don't get it, it's a tie. If you do, Dan gets the point.
Yep.
You can guess before the 5, but if you get it wrong, the point goes to the other person.
Just outright. They don't have to get it.
No, they don't have to get
Alright.
it. It just goes there by default. So
Alrighty.
you
Default.
want to watch what you're saying.
All right. No swearing.
And Dan. All right, here we go. First song. Okay, that was the first song. Question
And they're all from
number
video
1.
games. That
All
wasn't my
video
question.
games.
Yeah.
You laugh, but about 2 episodes ago we had someone go, "Oh, is that from a video game?" Oh, and by the way, if either of you joke, "Oh, what's the name of the song?" I'm taking away your points.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, I won't do that. Is it a song from a well-known franchise in a video game?
Yes. Very well. Oh, hang on. It's a franchise in that it comes from a rather big IP,
Yep.
and there's multiple types of games, but there's no string. It's not like Double Dragon 1, Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3. It's not Double
I
Dragon.
mean a licensed franchise, yeah.
Right. So it's
Like
based
a
on
license,
something
a
that's
well-known
huge.
license.
It's based on something that, yeah.
But this series isn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Lyndon, question number 1.
All right. So you're just doing random questions now. When I did it, you had to like pick these questions and do
Yeah,
it.
no, we're making it
All right,
easier.
Sweet.
Supposedly.
All right. And they're not even yes or no questions.
No, it's whatever you want, and I'll try and answer it
All
to
right.
the best of my abilities.
What system is this on?
This was on PC.
Okay.
Chad?
Is it mainly first-person shooter?
Yes.
First person shooter, big franchise, PC. All right. How old is this?
It's a 90s game, I believe. Yeah.
So I've
90s
probably
game.
played it.
I was in high school. I'm not old, you are. Shut up. Chad, question number 3.
Can I guess the game?
Oh
If
jeez.
you
All right.
want to take that, Rick.
Is it Dark Forces?
It's Dark Forces. Well done.
That's the first time I've ever got it right. Oh wow, I feel so good.
Okay.
Did
I'm
you play that
happy with
as well?
myself.
Was that a?
Oh, I loved it. Like, honestly, my story around that is that I bought Knights of the Old Republic wanting to play Dark Forces,
Right.
and they're not the same at all.
You did get Knights of the Old Republic out of that though. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
but if you're
no,
looking for-
sorry.
if you're
ruined
looking
it
for
me.
Dark Forces,
And I don't really like turn-based games. So,
Okay. Yeah, that seems bad.
Okay, so
right.
Dan is on 4. The world's on 6.
Sorry, Dan.
He'll haunt you.
Yeah.
Here we go. Song number 2. Question number 1, Chad.
Is it? I can do. What genre of video game is it? Sci-fi, fantasy?
Bit of both.
Sci-fi fantasy.
Sci-fi fantasy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lyndon.
Yeah.
Lyndon.
Is this part of a series that is still going?
It's not part of a series, but it is still going.
What the hell does that mean?
Oh, well.
That was like a reverse question. That made everything worse.
And I can do it because I'm the host.
Alright,
I'm
carry on.
your god, and you will worship me.
All right.
What kind of multiplayer-ness is it? Like, is it a MMO or like 4-player?
Yeah, it's a bit of an MMO.
Bit of an
Bit
MMO?
of a
A Mamu? Is it... all right. Can you continue its acronym? It's an MMO what?
shooter.
Okay.
Chad. Question number 3.
Can you play it again? Can you do that as a
I can
question?
play another 5 seconds if you like.
Yes.
You sure
That's-
can do that. We had that rule last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. What question are we up to? 3.
You're number 3.
Alright. Is it... It's kind of the same question. Is it first person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Chad. Question number 4.
I think we know what it is. You just have to guess which one.
Yeah, I know. But I could ask a question that would narrow it down, but then it will
Then it
narrow it
gets
down for
in-
you.
yeah.
Yeah, see? That's the crux.
So I could go 50-50, or I might just be wrong altogether.
Well, yeah.
Is it Destiny 2?
No.
Oh,
No, it's not. I'm very disappointed in you.
Do I
got one
Do I
right.
just get it?
yeah, he gets the
automatically.
point.
Is
If you had to guess.
Is it Destiny 1?
No.
Okay, well, okay. Then we both... Neither of us knew.
But yes.
I assume that's what both what we're...
Lindan got the point there. I just want to
excellent.
clarify.
Yeah.
It was Overwatch.
Oh my god, how did you not get
could
that?
I not get that?
That's what I was saying. You got a little story about Overwatch there?
Yeah.
Mr. Medal winner? Huh?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't. No, not at all.
Mr. Chad won a medal in Overwatch. He's a medal holder. He holds a
At
medal.
PAX. Yes, I do hold a medal. Yeah.
PAX medal man.
Champion. It says champion on it.
Champion.
I have a medal that says champion on it. So.
End of story.
And I did not beat up any small children for it.
No, that was earlier.
I didn't steal it, and then I didn't buy it. That's.
And he certainly didn't win it by default.
I did not lose a round in that championship.
That's right.
Did you play around?
We played 3.
Okay.
The grand final did not end because of disconnection issues. So yeah.
Default.
So everyone got a prize.
You're all winners. Here's a gold
No,
star.
no. A third of each team got a prize, and it was randomly allocated, and I got the random allocation
Right,
from
sweet.
my team.
So I'm
Bit
done
of a
luck.
weird combination. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, here
You
we
got
go.
to the fun, yeah.
Song number 3. Bit of a different one. Chad.
What is the country of origin of this game?
Japan is where it came from.
Yep.
It was made in Japan.
Is this a Nintendo game?
It is a Nintendo game.
Which platform is it on?
The 64.
Ooh. Do I want to just guess straight away? Is that dangerous?
I don't know. You just got to ask yourself if I'm the type of person to pull a Swiftie or not.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Would Ben make it that easy?
Yeah, that's the issue. Is this going to be... Wait, no, that was...
I need the
GameCube.
exact title, remember?
Is it... Oh, no, if I ask that, then he'll just get it. Alright. Let's just ask some more questions. That's more exciting, right?
Yeah.
Why are you working
drag it
together?
out.
You're fierce
Teamwork.
opponents. No, it's Dan versus the world.
Do we care? Do
You
either
should
of
look
us
at the
care?
trophy. Look what's up for grabs.
Yeah, and
That
Dan
beautiful
won.
trophy.
Yeah, but Dan won, and that's embarrassing. So I need to ask questions so that he can... I'm going to throw the game. Is...
Well,
it's Nintendo, of course,
it's
it's
Chad's
funny.
time to ask a
Oh, is it?
question.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, question number 2.
Are you sure?
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
no.
No, because he asked 64.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Someone's on the ball.
That's
Thank you.
one here.
Is it a 3D game?
Yep. Either way, you're both just skirting around the obvious issue.
Yeah, really.
Are you messing with us?
Define messing.
Is it as obvious as it seems?
To me, it is.
Oh,
That's not really an answer.
no.
It's the answer you get.
Yeah.
That's not the answer you want. It's the answer you need. I feel so burned after my Overwatch failure.
Yeah, that's embarrassing
Sure,
for you.
Really?
I should. I should know
You
a
gotta
lot
pay
better.
for that?
I've played that game for 190 hours. I should know. All,
You just skip the intro every time? Is that...
yeah, maybe that's it. I just go to the win screen every time.
Yeah, that's the lost screen, and he's never heard it. Yeah.
Is it colourful?
What is that? It's a Nintendo game.
Yeah, there's colours of all varieties.
Yeah.
in
Thank
this
you.
game.
Yes.
The whole circumference.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 4. Lyndon.
Is there an annoying sidekick in it?
Yes.
Yes.
But my pause did give a bit of a hint. Just letting you know. That pause was intentional. Had to think
Answer
about
the
it.
question again. Do it.
I went, yes, there is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in trouble now. Has it been re-released or rebooted?
Yes. Question number
The
5.
actual title.
This is your last one, then you get a free hit.
Okay. Is it? All right. I'm just gonna guess. Wait, no. Then that just gives it to you.
Yeah, well, no. Ask a question, because then you get a free hit.
All right.
Oh, hold on. No, who gets a free hit? You get the free hit. I messed that up.
Yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure you messed up.
that's how.
Chad, you ask a question. You go to question 5,
Oh, okay.
because Chad gets it.
He's all over the place.
I am.
Yeah, no.
This
yeah.
is my world.
Yeah, he
and
can do
I
what he wants.
Create
Okay, let's get some more. Let's get some more.
Listen
play.
to more.
Wait,
Alright.
You're just going to listen to the whole thing again, because it was just that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
So,
Do we have to get the right song? Is that
no,
why
you
you're messing?
just have to
Okay.
get the title of the
game.
game.
Okay.
So yes, please play it again.
Play it again?
Yep.
Sure. I was distracted by something
That's
shiny.
my question.
You'll have to excuse me. Okay, question number 5.
All right. So I'm just guessing it.
No. So you got one more question, and then Chad
Or
gets
you can
his
guess
free-
it at risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Chad gets his free hit.
All right. Was that Epona's song?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Okay, Chad, free guess. If you get this, you win. If you're not, Lyndon has an opportunity to steal it.
Well, is it Super Mario 64?
Get out.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Lyndon.
I was like skirting around. Like, I
Thought
like
that's what was
surely
skirting
it's
around.
not. Is it the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time?
No.
Is it Majora's
It's
Mask?
Majora's Mask.
Go.
That's why I had to pause.
Yeah.
Because Navi's not there.
No.
There's another annoying little fairy.
Yeah, but it's not
as annoying as Navi.
No, I should have. Yeah.
So that was a draw. So at the end of episode 37, we have Dan on 5 and the world on 6.
All right. I'll take that.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
good work,
Yeah.
Dan.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Well done, Dan. May
Yeah.
you rest in peace. We've been Hack the Dino, a fortnightly pop culture podcast and vodcast. Are they still called vodcast or is it streaming? What do the kids say? Brandon, what do the kids call
I
it?
just call it a podcast.
Rad. They say rad.
We're a fortnightly pop culture rad. You can get us on all the social things. YouTube, we'd love a subscription. You got a chance to win this very rare alternate cover of X-Men Red 1 if you subscribe to either our podcast or to our YouTube. Probably more the YouTube because we need those subscribes to get our own URL so I can stop saying YouTube and sound like a real derp. You can find us on Facebook where we put up things. You can also find us on Patreon and we would really appreciate it if you could listen to me speak with my mouth open and enunciate correctly. If you could support us for as little as $1 a month, we would love you. Like, so much. Like, more than I love a sucky Yojimbo.
Like
which you'll
$1
see.
worth.
Yeah, like, hey, $1 buys you a lot of love. Especially, I'm really
Especially
proud
his love.
It's small and over in a flip of a coin. Chad, what do you want to plug?
Game Truck Australia, as always. Haven't talked about it, but my business, Game Truck Australia, mobile video game arcade, www.gametruckaustralia.com.au for kids' birthday parties and other events. Thanks.
Only in Adelaide. Gets a bit hard when you're overseas.
Driving that truck everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a long commute. Extra costs.
And Lyndon, what do you want to plug?
I just want you to come play my games. So come
Right.
to the prototype meetings and play some stuff and tell me what's terrible. That'd be
The
awesome.
fact that they're so boring.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's come and work on one then.
I can't. Because I'm busy. Closing out the show. We've been Hack the Dino. Good night.
Thanks.